So, I wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons. A, not only this may be a good chance to make another fan casting video, but also one of the actors kind of fan casted his own take to his adaptation of the character that's Spider-Man and Peter Parker. And since that, in honor of Spider-Man Brand New Day, I think that this is a great idea to make a video that is kind of meeting both, if it kind of makes sense, with fan castings in there and stuff like that. So in this video, I am going to talk about what Tom Holland said, and again, these are in his words, and what he said in that quote in thought. So this is what we're gonna look at right here, and so this has a self-indication that Tom Holland is retiring, which is mainly what this is all about. And again, don't take this from my words. Take it from a kind of a grain of salt. Immediately is what I'm saying, because again, 9 times out of 10, when an actor fan casts another actor, is a totally different thing than what a creator like myself would go and talk about these things and stuff like that. So in Tom Holland's words, specifically says Tom Holland, like I said, wants Owen Cooper to be a good successor as the next Spider-Man in the MCU. In that quote, Owen Cooper would be awesome. Obviously, he's super talented and the talk of the town right now. So, again, that is in Tom's words specifically. So, let's talk about this for a second here, because this is interesting, and I found this because I was in shock, but still, it's sad, meanwhile kind of a happy thing. Look, Tom kind of been doing this since he was Owen's age, and that was like 10 years ago, in 2016. Now we're in 2026. Tom has came out recently to X that he recently married Zendaya, and now they are married. Now, since they are married now, congrats on that, first of all. And second, I just feel like where the MCU is kind of leading to is aiming towards a younger demographic. And it would make sense that way because, again, we are finding a new Black Panther. We're finding a younger demographic X-Men team. And, between everything that the X-Men's doing with that film, it looks like it's gonna be great, and all of that. Even the Black Panther film as well. But when it goes down to one of the most important characters of all of Marvel, when it goes down to a character like Spider-Man, which I love Spider-Man, and also, again, it's just we're like Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, if they were the Spider-Man of the MCU, even though Tom Holland is, I'm just saying, it just were like the very beginning of the MCU, or if it was like, going from the timing of like the beginning of the MU, which was in the Marvel Universe, was before the MCU. So that would have made a lot of sense to have that Spider-Man, that's Toby, in the MCU, even though we didn't get both of them because Sony wanted to do their own thing with them. But after watching No Way Home, I feel like that they are in the MCU, which makes a lot of sense. Now, since that, especially like when you think about it, which it is going to be one of my videos going forward, time is going by so fast. Like, take that moment right now. Time is going by so fast. We're already in 2026. 2025, as the year itself, brought peak pop culture. This right here is slowly aging that out into something interesting. And if you want to see a picture of Owen, here's a picture of him. And again, when you look at Tom Holland right here, like, take this moment into channel that for a second now. So that's Tom, right? That's Owen. See the resemblance in both of these people? Like, think about that. Like, that's absolutely stunning. So, anyways, I just feel like, and again, as a fan of the MCU, you almost gotta feel bad because it's interesting. Because the more you think about it, the more it just makes sense. Because after all these movies that has been on the list, like Shang-Chi 2, like Doctor Strange 3, A Midnight Suns film, Fantastic Four 2, stuff like that. And again, there's so many of these movies, and I just don't want it to feel like another Phase 4 and 5 all over again. I honestly don't. And again, Marvel knows right now what fans want, and Kevin Feige right now is pulling those strings behind the scenes, which is really, really good. Like, when I say really good, like, really, really good. Like Keith Stanfield, for an example. He could be a great Darwin. You can just see it. He could be a great Darwin. Or somebody like Nicholas Galazine. He could be a good Angel. Burton Thwaites would be a great Cyclops. Like an older Cyclops. Or, if not, they can easily do like have it an X-Men movie with a younger take to all the characters, and then just have them age throughout that, and then that's where you get the individual stories, like the Cyclops film, Storm film. That's where you get an Angel film, stuff like that. And again, don't do Wolverine. Well, Wolverine has had his time, and that's only in the Fox stuff. So I want to know what you guys think about all this, and also the idea of Owen Cooper as the next Spider-Man in the future of the MCU. And no offense, it just makes sense when you more think about it.